A local organization is launching a new program to help individuals and families affected by dementia in West Bloomfield and surrounding areas. The Caring Connections Neighborhood Hub is a new offering from Jewish Family Service that includes caregiver support, dementia-friendly movie nights, activities to connect people to new friends and their community, and so much more. Here with more details on the program is Barb Haddad from Jewish Family Service. Barb, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you on.
Excited to be
Yeah, and I'm excited to talk to you about this too. When this came across our desk, it was really cool to see that this is happening in our community to help families, not just in our local Jewish community, not just in Greater West Bloomfield, but all throughout the local area that are affected by dementia. So from your organization's standpoint, what sparked this really extensive new program to help families specifically affected by dementia?
So that is the question. We have been seeing for a long time that there are not services that are dementia friendly, and that's kind of a movement kind of across the country and even different parts of the world, that we want to make spaces more comfortable for people that do have to deal with dementia and memory loss. So one of the ways that we thought we would do that is by creating this new hub that would be completely dementia friendly, both for family caregivers, because it's part of our family caregiver support program, and also for the people with dementia. So that was kind of the impetus for it, that we really thought that this was an area that we're comfortable in, and we want to make it very comfortable for family caregivers and the people with dementia.
And you said something really critical there, dementia-friendly spaces, dementia-friendly programs. Elaborate on what that means, because for people that don't have someone in their life affected by dementia, they may not understand what it means to make a space dementia-friendly.
Sure. So some of the things that make this dementia-friendly is we have created a memory cafe. And the memory cafe is dementia-friendly in the sense that people can bring their loved one with them. So they can bring the person with dementia, and the caregiver, the family member, can stay with them, and they can have some meaningful social interaction. There's education that they are able to access, whether it's regarding dementia or other things that may be affecting someone who's aging in the community. There's also people who will help them, volunteers from our organization will help them from their car to the facility. The bathrooms are right next to where they're going to be, so it's very easy. The signage is specially designed for people who have dementia, as well as we've got some dementia-friendly movies, and what that is movies that are kind of familiar to them. So next month, we're going to be doing Singing in the Rain in September, actually the month after next. And that's something that, strikes the long-term memories that are imprinted. And in the movies themselves, in the theater, which is at the Berman at the JC, formerly the JCC, also known as the J now, the lighting is a little bit brighter so that they're not sitting completely in the dark. So when we had our first dementia-friendly movie back in May, and that was Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop. It was very comforting to people, first of all, to have something that they were very familiar with in terms of the content, but also that they could get up in the middle if they needed to. The seating was a little bit easier for people. So we kind of try to think of everything that will make them feel safe and comfortable.
More information on this program can be found on jfsdetroit.org, as well as on Facebook and Instagram at jfsdetroit. The direct website, jfsdetroit.org/hub, for even more information. Barb, what's so great about this is that these programs are centered around the individuals that are affected by dementia, but they don't just go to aiding those individuals, but also helping those that help them. Take us through why there was such a focus also in this program on assisting the caregivers and attending to their needs as well as part of this care.
Yeah. So the caregivers often experience burnout, and part of the need for this is to help people stay in their home, because a lot of people are aging in their homes. And so one of the ways we're helping them with the burnout, to prevent burnout, is by offering some respite options, whether it's through the Brown Center, which is one of our sister agencies in the Jewish community, or it could be through another place if that works out better for, it's really focused, person-centered. So it's focused on what meets the needs of the person. If they're no longer going out and that's not an option, we can also talk about what is available in the community for home care options and respite. And the other thing that we're offering, which I want to make sure we mention, is that we have cognitive training classes. So those classes are being specifically sort of re-geared toward this community in the sense that we are trying to have caregiver classes at the same time as offering classes for the care recipient. We call them the care recipient, the person who maybe has the dementia. And it's a different level of classes, but they're offered at the same time so that that offers some sort of built-in respite for the caregiver.
And all of this can be found on jfsdetroit.org/hub. Mind University, that's the program she was talking about. They have the dementia-friendly movies, which begin very soon in September. Memory Cafe, that first event is happening really quickly. That's going to be coming up on August 6th. So many great programs here, Barb. And what's awesome about this, too, is that so much often what happens is people are affected by dementia or other cognitive issues similar to it. They have to go into specialized care. It's very expensive. It quickly can become entirely unaffordable for the care recipient, for the caregiver, for both. These programs provide them locally, they provide them to everybody, and in an affordable way as well.
That's right. There's no charge for the Memory Cafe. And a lot of the one of the things is that we want to make all of our services accessible to people with dementia. So we have wraparound services as well. We have some low cost, the classes are low cost. And we also have other services at the Memory Cafe. So there's always a care manager there. If we do sort of informal consults at the Memory Cafe if people need it. There are other members of our team as well. So it's really, we're trying to make sure they access all the services and we try to avail all the services to them. We're also informing our program by using family caregivers in an advisory capacity as well.
And Barbara, just before we let you go, I want to make sure you mentioned these programs are free. These programs are going to be at Jewish Family Service here in our community here in Greater West Bloomfield. Do people need to sign up before they attend, or can they take walk-ins?
We prefer that they sign up at least for the classes in the Memory Cafe. And the movies, you can buy tickets ahead or you can buy them at the ticket office as well.
And all that can be found on jfsdetroit.org, as well as many other resources for families affected by dementia and otherwise here in the Greater West Bloomfield area and our neighboring communities as well. Barb, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate having the chance to talk about these wonderful programs that are, some are new and some are sort of revamped to help the community. So thank you so much for the opportunity.